In this video, we'll talk about comparing whole numbers. Let's consider the problem, which number is greater, 199 or 201? Some children might get confused because they see these nines and they know that 9 is a greater number than either 0 or 1, and so they think that because this number contains two nines, it must be the greater number. One strategy for comparing numbers is to line up the numbers by place value and then working left to right, compare starting with the largest place value. So here the largest place value is the hundreds place, and 201 has two hundreds versus 199, which only has 100. It's sufficient to compare these two and conclude that actually 201 is the larger number. But that's just a series of rules. Why does that make sense? Let's look at an area model to see if we can understand this better. So this area model looks an awful lot like base 10 blocks. Here I'm going to build the two numbers, and I'm going to line up the different shapes so that they're touching, so that there are no gaps or spaces between them, and then we'll compare the two numbers to see which covers the larger area, and that'll correspond to the greater number. When we compare the area models, we can see that the area model for 201 covers a larger area than the area model for 199, so 201 is the greater number. Here it didn't matter that we had all of these nines, because 9 tens will never be greater than 100, and 9 ones will never be greater than 110. 99 will never be greater than 100. So we only need to look to the largest place values, because even if we max out the smaller place values like we did here with 9 in the tens place and 9 in the ones place, a maxed out place value will never be larger than the next place value to the left. Let's also consider a number line. When we construct a number line, we put numbers in order with the greater numbers to the right. We can remember that with the r's, greater to the right versus lesser to the left. A nice little mnemonic device right there. So let's go ahead and plot these numbers, and let's think about what we have. We have 201 and we have 199. So let's look at the largest place value. Here we have 200 and 100. So let's do our number line as a base 10 number line where the major ticks are hundreds. We start at 0, and we'll have groups of 10 because we're in base 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our first group of 10 will be 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second group of 10 makes 200. And so on. So when we plot these two numbers, 201 will be just to the right of 200, but not yet to the 210 tick. 199 will be just to the left of 200. And we know that greater numbers are to the right, and so our greater number will be 201.